Hey guys, DC here, and this is my review of The Enchanted World on Apple Arcade for the Apple TV. So the game is loading up here, and it starts with an all-white sort of look, almost like a winter wonderland type feel. And Possessions is one of the games that I decided to go back and test with my updated Apple Siri remote, so I have the latest generation. So it took me a second just to kind of feel comfortable with this game and make sure that it was working, because it's a very light touch you kind of have to apply to the remote to get everything working. I actually had to hit the back button first on my new remote, and then after I did that, just kind of play with the settings a little bit, then I was able to kind of move around the stage. Because essentially you're moving your cursor around the stage. You're not really moving the character so much, but there's like a sort of like an interaction type cursor that you move around, and then you're able to interact with the environment. The trees comes in it's that little bright little sprite looking thing that flies around. So, you move that around the stage, and you double tap on trees, and you double tap on different areas, and, it will kind of manipulate the environment and also move our character through this world. So now, again, I'm just kind of getting comfortable with it. Again, it's a very delicate touch, a very light touch you need to kind of get this thing working here. So right now, I'm just clicking on some of the bushes, seeing what that does. And that kind of it makes those things bloom, is what I think it's called. So you can make the trees bloom, the bushes bloom, all of that. And again, what's nice about this game, we have another what seems to be like a female lead character. So again, this is another good game to get kind of girls into gaming more. So it's not obviously we know at this point that gaming is not just something that's for boys. There's a lot of girls that have just as much fun gaming and are just as much into this kind of lifestyle. So I'm just kind of again interacting with all the trees here, just seeing covering all my bases. I'm sure there's some sort of award that I'll get or achievement for making the trees and the bushes bloom here. So I'm just kind of going through like this little simple tutorial is what I think it is. Okay, see, made 20 trees bloom is the little award that you can get by doing that. So wasn't all for nothing. Alright, so that was simple. That ends our little mini tutorial. Now it kind of brings everything into color here for us. And I think that's a cool way to kind of open the game there. Alright, so we have our little kind of floating cursor thingy. And if we click on the bunnies, yeah, you can make them fly. So Bunny Pilot award was achieved. And now we get some more, we get the bushes again, but they're in a lush sort of environment. So we get more of that forest feel with everything being green. We have the bunny rabbits. We have flowers. So yeah, this game is really about interacting with your environment, and there is a puzzle aspect to it. So it is like an adventure / puzzle game is what it kind of feels like here. Just trying to, find the right place in the path to make our character advance through the stage. Again, it is kind of awkward with the touchpad And as you know, the touchpad on the new remote is much smaller than it is on the prior generation, so it takes a little bit to get used to, but it does work to get you through the game. It's just something you gotta get used to. You know, we're making these flowers bloom, gives us, you know, a little bit of rain there. And whoever this other character is seems to be kind of helping us keep the stage together. Looks like the stage would be falling apart in some sort of way. Okay, so it looks like we may have some sort of antagonist there. It gives us that sort of dark sort of feel. And looks like our other character was swallowed by the earth there, so that's a little concerning. So yeah, this game is big on interaction. You see with the little tutorial heads up there. Just to interact with the objects, we're just doing a slight little tap, a light tap. So you're not clicking your touchpad, you're just kind of, you know, almost grazing it slightly, but you're not making it click, just your touch alone. It's very sensitive. Alright, so we got the bridge up and going here. We're still interacting with, you know, a lot of our trees and our environment, because again, the game rewards us when we interact, the more that we interact with the environment. Okay, we got a little sort of help from this tree here. I think he gave us his arm, if I'm not mistaken. I was trying to click on the little dragonfly thing, but it's too quick, so I'm like, I forget it. I don't think I can interact with that. Here's kind of like our first puzzle here. So you have to just do a single click on the, you know, area that you want to move, and then you'll drag, kind of, or swipe is how the game refers to it. So you'll do an actual click on these, and then you'll swipe, and that'll move it, that piece, in another direction. So in this case, we're trying to get that sort of stone walkway section lined up with our current walkway. That'll let us to, you know, allow us to move forward within the stage. So I'm just kind of getting the gist of clicking and then dragging the you know, the piece that I want. But once you get that sort of a concept down, then you're good to go. So we're just going to be dragging this to the left here a couple times, and then we should be locked into place. So I like that little kind of verification for us that it all lights up there, letting us know that, hey, you're free to go, you've been cleared. So we're going to continue on the walkway. I don't think it allows us to move it anymore, so it's just kind of prompting us to go ahead and get going. And you can't interact with the pieces that are on, like, you know, this puzzle. I was trying to make the bunnies fly and kind of bloom those trees, but it wasn't allowing me, so that's why it's just kind of taking a little bit of time here. I was just trying to interact with a little bit more of the environment, but I'm just gonna keep going here. Don't want to go backwards. Alright, yeah, so this section took me a little bit more time to kind of get through, and so I kind of did a little bit of editing on here just to kind of shorten down this area. So I finally kind of got it solved, and that's why you see it just kind of cut there and jump. Oh, now it's raining. So after playing with that other one for a while, I was able to kind of get more of the gist on kind of moving the pieces, and able to kind of solve this one a little bit quicker. But yeah, this game definitely is you know, definitely has a lot of kind of puzzles involved in it. So it's a little bit different from your your standard adventure game. Alright, so I was able to get through that first stage there. I don't think I'm gonna go to the next one, but that was enjoyable. That was decent. Graphics are okay, nothing to jump up and down about. Again, this is another game for, I think, your casual gamer, younger gamer. Check it out. Anybody else may not be too impressed with it. That's pretty much it for my review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you can't win if you don't play.